set to go. Dickinson facing off against Larkin. This one underway. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network as the Wings are able to fire the puck in and around. Slides back towards Moore. He's bumped along the boards by Sandin Pellica. The puck goes back to the corner. Del Mastro to Murphy. Chipped off the boards and picked up now by the veteran Jason Dickinson, who skates it out with Oliver Moore. Checked at the blue line. Larkin feeds it over. It's fed across on the other side. Pellica works it in with a shot, and Knight makes a blocker save for his first stop of the game. And it's chipped along the line and out to center ice. Compher able to work it down the right side. Slows it down with a shot. Stopped by Knight. Rebound scooped up, and Wings turn it back the other way. Played in front of the goal. Loose puck in the slot. Broken up, and here comes Caravana with a long pass to Nazar off the bench and onto the stick. Nazar in with a shot, coming off a hat trick in Minnesota the other night. Got a pretty good look there. Turned away. First save for Cam Talbot. Comes a minute 50 into the hockey game, and now he scoops up the puck and hangs on for a face-off.
Young defenseman Sandin Pellica got his body on there. Good play by Bedard, and then once again the speed of, and he was able to use good hand-eye coordination to corral it and get a chance on the short side.
And he wins the draw here, Panger, as the puck is on the stick of Kaiser. In tight with a play in front off the stick of Talbot. Loose puck in the slot. Backhand stop. Rebound! And that's blocked in front. Chip back to the side of the goal. Talbot swats it behind the net. Bounce back out front. Scooped up by the Wings.
Good hockey sense, though. He knew that the defenseman was going to get crushed over there, and he came back deep to take that pass.
Here's Bedard into the zone. Had it taken away, and a good play there. Puck worked down the wing, dropped off. Chance now, shot, they score. It's Compher able to rip it in. Puck was stolen by the big man, Elmer Soderblom, and JT Compher makes it 1-0 Red Wings.
Well, it starts with big Elmer, 85. Soderblom with this puck, and as it turns out, Soderblom actually strips it from Connor Bedard first, and then you saw Murphy there, but Soderblom put it behind him, and then a little drop pass right there. Burakovsky, the forward's coming back. He goes to the puck carrier, he stops, and maybe a little screen there on the goaltender as well. But this is a good shot there by JT Compher.
Cut off on the near side. Fired back to the line. Bernard Docker shoots that, hit traffic in front, bounced well wide. And yes, Elmer Soderblom is Arvid Soderblom's little brother. If you can call a guy who's 6'8", 250 little, but yes, his younger brother. Past the minute mark here in Game 4 of the preseason. The Wings on the puck with a 1-0 lead. Bernard Docker, long pass, finds Raymond down the wing on Renzel. Couldn't get around, tried a shot. It's Del Mastro hustling back just in time to hassle Raymond. Moore can't take the puck. Another pass to the slot, shot by Larkin, and Knight got a piece of that with a shoulder, steered it high. Top line for the Wings, trying to apply some pressure here. Larkin again in the slot, and it's fired home on a beautiful setup. Larkin feeds it to Brandsegg-Nygard. And the 19-year-old makes it 2-0.
Lucas Raymond comes off. Nygard, the hard-shooting right-hander, finds himself right in the slot, and we showed Nygard in the game, the first game in Detroit, how he can fire it, and he does so with this one right here. Puts himself in the high slot right there.
Burakovsky over to Donato. He'll play it around for Bedard, waiting on the far side. Protects the puck, makes a play to the side of the goal, knocked aside by Talbot, picked up Burakovsky in front, backhand stopped by Talbot, got a piece of that. Another opportunity. Here's Renzel. Talbot way out the challenge, makes the save. Renzel again, doesn't shoot, gives it to Bedard, instead lets it go up high, and that misses off the glass.
Yes, exactly right. And but the ball's round.
Good point.
It's usually a consistent bounce. But here's the play and the wrister
now for the Hawks, looking to cut the lead to 1. Burakovsky in the corner. Goes to work in behind. Backhand pass, intercepted.
For the Red Wings, got a skate on an intended pass to the slot.
Wings control off the draw. Puck worked in front. Knight stands his ground and makes a pretty good save on that play. As racing in from the point was Pellica. Foligno down to Donato. Plays it back up the boards. Burakovsky to the line to Levshunov. One-timer out of the circle. Rebound in front, off traffic and wide. That was Dach who got the shot away. Levshunov again takes a look. Little backhander over to Burakovsky. Fires a pass to Foligno, back to Andre Burakovsky. From the half boards, Foligno down low. Sets up behind the net. Late stages power play. Foligno passing to Donato. Penalty comes to an end. Appleton's back on the ice. Donato's pass off a stick. That'll tumble its way across, and Mason Appleton able to carry down the right side by himself with a shot. That Knight turns away.
The cap's going up. The cost of letters on your sweater, too.
There's a pass over, and a nice save. Talbot off Bedard, who went the other side, and Talbot coming across had to reach back.
He's owned there by Andre Burakovsky here. He looks like he's going one side, cuts to the middle of the ice, puts it right to the right-hander, and Talbot was oversliding. I mean, you can see the foot movement of the goaltender right here. He pushes off, he overslides, but he's able to get that glove on it. And let's take a look at the flex of the stick of Connor Bedard right there as he goes, oh, right through the legs of the defenseman. Yeah, way back.
You don't hear it as often anymore, but I just don't think, as much as the officials do a great job, the game is so fast now, I can't imagine ever going back to one referee. Comes up the boards. Berggren can't get it out, but it's finally followed up and cleared by Lagesson, who feeds it ahead. Golfed in, there's a shot. Rolling puck goes wide.
Yeah, that was a knuckler, and it didn't miss by much, I think.
There's Larkin with a steal, feeds it over, a shot stopped by Knight. As Kopp let it go, Knight makes the save and then gathers in the rebound. Bedard to Renzel. Renzel lets it go, turned away by Talbot. Ricochets over to Bedard, flips a backhand pass to Teravainen. Down low, Bertuzzi back to Teravainen. Nazar in the bumper spot, here's Bertuzzi, Teravainen again. Surveys, that pass knocked out of the air, but kept alive by Renzel. Gets over to it ahead of Appleton with a wrist turn. Stopped by Talbot, loose puck, steered back to the blue line, kept in by Bedard. On the near side now, Connor Bedard skates back down low, dropped off to Teravainen. Bedard on the right side to the circle, and that got a piece of something off the glass and out of play.
Might have happened with much success. He had a great world.
He did. 12 points in 10 games in that tournament for Nazar. Late stages power play, second unit out. Chance in front. Dach shot. Rebound stop. Two good looks for Colton Dach. Late stages of this power play. Ledsonov feeds it over. Burakovsky, penalty over. Shoots. Stop Talbot. Rebound chop wide. Donato. Hawks all over it here. Puck comes back in front. Wings clear it out. High flipper to center.
Boy, some good saves by Talbot. Very, very strong in that net.
Giveaway at the line. Berggren shoots. Blocker save by Knight.
Nazar there at the Worlds and having success. Boy, if that doesn't give you confidence coming into the regular season for Frank Nazar, I don't know what would.
Well, and then you've got Anders Sorensen still here. Some continuity.
Connor Murphy was about to hop onto the ice there, but he saw that play develop.
Now Renzel with a shot, and that's swallowed up by Talbot, top of the crease, able to snag that and hang on. Hawks late in the power play. Bedard on it, final seconds wind down. Bedard trying to cut out of the circle, lost the handle, puck loose, tipped over, Teravainen there in front of the goal. Kicked away by Talbot, all the way out to center ice. As the power play's over, Berggren out of the box. On the attack, got it in front, they score! Flipped in by Raymond on a good play by Berggren, who came out of the penalty box. And Lucas Raymond, Johnny on the spot to make it 3-0.
It looked like he had a little bit of time, but he gets pressured here by two guys. Berggren comes out of the box. You can see one hand on his stick, then he gets underneath him. That's a terrific play by Jonathan Berggren. And then at the very last second before Teravainen, Berggren without the glove, he lost that, and now he's got the presence of mind to have his head up, and he pushes it over there to Lucas Raymond, who again got just enough.
A year ago.
You saw him in the Four Nations representing Sweden. You'll see him again for the Olympics. That'll come up this February.
Of all places, to carve out a nice NHL career.
I guess so. Great story.
Dach down the wing. Swings in wide. It's a bit of room. Cuts in front. Scores! Beautiful goal by Colton Dach, and the Hawks are on the board.
Well, he's had a good camp. They've asked for more abrasiveness. He's delivered, especially in that game in St. Louis. Power plays in the special teams. This line hasn't had much of a shake 5-on-5. They've had no rhythm, but this is just a good play. I mean, as a left-hand shot on the right side, he looked comfortable. He protects from the defenseman, Albert Johansson, with his left leg, and he's able to go back on the short side. The goaltender starts sliding, and that leads...
Zell able to bank it to himself, tried to play it back to Nazar, but couldn't keep it on side, and now he's under pressure. Look out! Here's a shorthanded chance by Compher, and a stop by Knight. Big save there to keep it a 2-goal game.
On opening night.
Appleton with the empty net. Good play there, diving by Teravainen as the horn sounds, and this one comes to an end. So Hawks push back. They get one in the third. Had some chances. Talbot was sharp And it's ultimately a 3-1 Red Wings win.